Alright, hello and welcome back everybody to Tango Simulations for another mission for the UH-1 in the UN campaign.
Springfield flight, this is Springfield 1. Follow me. Wedge formation, speed 100.
The briefing was very unclear on what we're about to do. It was very bare bones.
Gonzalez, maintain your position behind and to the left of the leader. Numbers 3 and 4 will form up on the right side. They haven't got their weapons loaded, so the crocodiles will escort us to the canyon.
My understanding is that we'll just have to fly around the place, around the mountains, with our leader, which is over there, Marco. Drop a few troops and fuck off. So I don't know if we're going to see any action in this one, but if we don't, I'm pretty sure then that we're going to see some action on the next one. Generally speaking, as I said in the previous episode, we've reached a turning point, so from here on out we're definitely going to see a lot more action than we did previously. I know some of you may be a bit tired of all the basic flying, but I don't mind it at all, as long as it's not extreme in its duration, because I'm flying solo. I don't mind it at all. Now the big problem and the big challenge in this campaign, in this mission, excuse me, is going to be following the leader, because the leader unfortunately is AI, and as we know, AIs are fucking useless in this game. They are useless. So we're gonna have to deal with a lot of his stupid shenanigans, you know, flying too low when there's no reason to fly so low. We should be flying at 3,000, maybe 5,000, depending. We're gonna have with ridiculous turns, turning too late or too early, or lots of weird things like that. And the worst of all, if you ask me, is the sudden changes in his acceleration and deceleration. Like 1 minute you're following him at 100 knots, and then the next minute he's slowing down below 80 knots. And you've got no indication, you've got no communication, because he's a fucking bot. Back when the multicrew campaign was still a thing with Pablo, my goal was to basically instruct Pablo and groom him into a proper pilot, and then when we reached this mission, which is mission 6 I believe, he would fly solo, I would fly solo, we would fly you know, together. I would replace the stupid AI, and I would include humans, so me, Pablo for sure, and maybe I would invite a few others that fly Hueys from my Arma 3 unit. Unfortunately, with Pablo losing interest and fucking off, the entire multicrew campaign was canned, as you can imagine, and so I am stuck with stupid AI bots, unfortunately. Now, to comment on something different that's not related to the mission or DCS or anything like that, I've seen on my YouTube stats that these missions are not doing too bad. I mean they don't have thousands of views or hundreds of views, but most of these mission videos are sitting at around 60, maybe 70 views. And I imagine that in the future more and more people watch them, and they begin getting more and more views. So obviously for people to click on them and watch them, I would imagine that people like them. Now This weekend I've been doing quite a bit of sim racing. I got back into iRacing, which is a paid subscription service for competitive online racing. So I'm racing with other people around the globe. I've been racing with a lot of Americans recently because I've been doing a lot of oval races, so NASCAR stuff. Anyhow, the thing I want to mention is this channel began as a Silent Hunter channel, okay? That's how I began, with mod showcases and informative videos on Silent Hunter, and I even started a campaign which I plan to return someday soon. I plan to return sooner rather than later.
Springfield 1, turn right heading 010, speed 100.
Obviously, the Silent Hunter content was very well received. If you have a look at my channel, guys, you'll see that a lot of these Silent Hunter videos are 1K plus views, so that's good. And recently, obviously, I started delving into DCS. This is something that I wanted to do for a while. For a while now, I wanted to do some flight simulation footage, some flight simulation content for my channel. And so far, it's not going terribly great, right? But it's going well enough. I think there are a few people who enjoy the flight sim content. If you look at the description of my channel, I don't know if I edited it, because when I started out, I had my description say that this channel is for all your simulation needs, including flight sim, including sub sim, including racing sim. I don't know if I edited the description, I haven't looked, but it should still say that. And what I'm trying to say is that provided I get some good races, I think I'm going to make a few videos for you guys, just showcase a few different races, like from various different sort of types of cars and races, and kinda test the waters and see what the reception is. If you guys like that content, that will be obviously awesome. If you don't like it, I think I'm still going to stick with it, but just very irregularly. So if you don't like it, I think I'm still going to upload videos, but they're not going to take space or precedence from flight sims or sub sims. But if you do like them, you better let me know, because I really like simulation. I really like racing simulators, and I would be definitely down for some more standardized racing simulator videos. At some point, I'm also going to make racing tutorials, just like my Silent Hunter and flight tutorials, subsim tutorials and flight tutorials. I'm also going to make racing tutorials, but for now, the priority is the helicopter tutorials.
Springfield 1, turn right heading 060, speed 100, entering the valley.
Yeah, for now the priority is the helicopter tutorials, and to be frank, there should already be a few helicopter tutorial videos up on the channel. However, I'm not being lazy, I'm just being very careful with the script I write. Helicopters are a very sensitive piece of technology. They involve various different effects and phenomena that are hard to describe and hard to understand. So I'm taking my time to make sure that I do them justice, because helicopters are a passion of mine. The helicopter videos that you'll see on the channel are going to be a passion project. I don't fucking care if nobody watches them. I don't care if they get 0 views. It's a passion, and I'll pour every little bit I have inside them. So that's why they're not already up on the channel. That's why I'm a bit late with them. By the time you see this video right here, I think that in a few days, possibly the first helicopter video should be out in a few days after this one. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not terribly certain about the whole thing. As far as racing content goes, by the way, I race in VR, and I have found decent VR settings for videos, so I think this is going to be unique enough and interesting enough that maybe it's going to make up for some people not caring about cars. I think the VR perspective is probably gonna be quite interesting. And in terms of the races, as I said, initially all I want to do is to just show you guys around and show you why I'm digging the hobby. I'm not even a car guy, I'm a motorcycle guy in real life. I mean, I don't really care about cars, but racing simulation, racing cars with other people is something magical. Especially when you race things that are a bit different. So, you know, typically when you're speaking to somebody and you mention the word race, they're thinking about Formula 1, they're thinking about rally, maybe they'll think about GT3s if they are a bit more involved, or maybe they're gonna think about IndyCar or NASCAR if they're American, right? But there are so many different types of racing that are so interesting and so unique that not a lot of people have on their radars, and it's a shame. From the top of my head, I can definitely vouch for the dirt oval racing, which is an American phenomenon. Before engaging with the American side of motorsports, I never knew anything about dirt ovals and dirt racing in general. Another big one is the Australian scene with the Australian V8 supercars. I honestly think that the Australian V8s are God's gift to mankind. Like, if there is a God out there, which I'm not sure there is, but if there is, I think he made the V8 supercars and gifted them to humanity. They are that awesome. Obviously, for open wheel races, again, I mentioned pretty big names, like for example IndyCar and Formula 1, but the lesser divisions, like for example Formula 3, Formula 4, Formula V, Formula Ford, the lesser divisions can also be at times even more entertaining and more fulfilling than F1. There's also touring cars. Touring cars, for those of you who don't know, are pretty much the city cars that you drive. So we're talking about forward wheel drive, stuff like Honda Civics, Hyundai Elantras, Audi RS3s, what else? Leon Cupras. Cars like that, and they make for some very unique racing, prototype racing of course as well. LMP3s, LMP2s, GTPs, those of you who watch the World Endurance Championship, and I do watch it, this is probably the golden years of endurance racing. So many manufacturers in there with great GDP designs, prototype designs, I mean. You've got Cadillac, you've got Porsche, Ferrari, Toyota, Peugeot, Alpine, Lamborghini. There are rumors for Audi and McLaren getting into the game. You've got Acura in the American side, although Acura I think is I think it's the American Honda. What am I? Acura NSX, Honda NSX? Yeah, I think they are the American side of Honda, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, some Heinz. Okay. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I'm very passionate about racing, and from day one, back in October 2023, that I made the channel and started uploading, I always knew I would do racing in this channel as well. And if it doesn't do well, that's fine. I'm just going to upload very sporadically. But if it does well, if people do dig it, the content and all that, I'll be more than happy to standardize the content. Anyhow, I think we are nearing the first drop-off location. There should be a bridge nearby. That's the first drop-off location. That's where Springfield 1 will drop his troops, and then we'll move to the next location where I'm going to drop mine. Unfortunately, the formation flying aspect of this mission is horseshit because of the AI, but it is what it is.
Approaching objective Golf. Descending. Cover me. Troops deployed. Taking off.
Ah, you're taking off just now. Congratulations, you moron. There he is. And yeah, there's no bridge. Can we stop descending, please? Thank you. There's no bridge. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe ED, when they were making the map, they thought we would never be here, but apparently we are here, so fuck you, ED. Anyhow, I honestly wish that somebody married DCS with Arma. Proper infantry simulation and proper flight simulation. Currently, DCS has amazing flight, but dogshit infantry. Arma has amazing infantry and dogshit flight. This is the reason why in my Arma unit I'm boots on the ground. I'm a squad leader. As soon as I tried the Huey in Arma and saw how bad the flight model was, I was like, fuck it, I don't care about that. Just give me an M16 and let me kill gooks.
Approaching objective Sierra. Springfield 2, deploy your troops. 3 and 4, provide cover.
Alright, but where am I deploying my troops? That's a rather important piece of information, isn't it?
Gonzalez, land close to the leader, within about 40 meters.
Close to the leader, okay. Where does the leader want to land, though? That's the big question, because I'm supposed to land close to him. That's what I don't understand. Please don't land on the hill. Please don't do this to me. Ah, he's gonna land on the hill, isn't he? My god. I think I see a good place a little bit to the right.
Go, go, go! Springfield 1, troops deployed.
2, roger, take off.
I've done harder landings, but the thing is that when you have to deal with a slope, it's always a problem because you always need more cyclic towards the opposite direction of the slope, and that is not easy to pull off.
Approaching objective Foxtrot. 3 and 4, deploy troops. Springfield 2, help me cover.
Wait, what? Where did these Hueys come from? What the fuck? We could have collided. Where did they come from? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Wow, this mission is fucking dog shit, man. This mission is dog shit.
Springfield 1, troops debuffed, taking off. Springfield 3 and 4, this is Springfield.
Marcos, what are you up to?
I want to take a look at that location.
What location?
Where they shot down Diego.
Damn it. Can't he just fly the mission without surprises? Gonzalez, follow the lead and keep up with his maneuvers.
Right. I don't know, by the way, why the dialogue cut out. Don't know what's up with that. But yeah, apparently Marcos has decided to look at the crash site from the previous mission. We're tight on fuel. This is making me very nervous. I don't care about enemies, but fuel is not something I can deal with. We need to be able to make it on fuel, and I don't know, maybe we will, but I don't know, it feels very tight.
Springfield 1, 2. Commander, we already lost one over there. Why go again?
We need to assess the state of the helicopter and decide what to do with it. Springfield 2, Pedro, have you been here already?
No, but looking at the map, we need to fly over the big valley southbound 1 kilometer, then turn left. The crash site should be around there.
Is this it? Perfect place for an ambush. What do you think?
I think we should get the hell out of here.
Coming down. I want to have a closer look.
Okay, Gonzalez, follow him.
My god, is Marcos stupid or what?
The chopper's twisted pretty good, but I reckon a Chinook or an Mi-26 should be able to pull it out. Thoughts?
My thoughts are that we should pull our asses out of here.
Everything's going to be fine. That's what I think. Let's go home.
Right, music to my ears. Music to my ears. This mission has been long enough. What are you doing, dude? Are you trying to kill me or what? Why are the Hueys over there? There should be Hinds in here. Anyhow, whatever, we're gonna take the usual spot. So much collective. Are we really that heavy? I refuse to believe we are that heavy. Anyhow. Textbook landing. Always love to see it.
Thank you to all the crews for a job well done, but now is not the time to relax. After landing, prepare for the next flight.
Alright, so he said after landing, prepare for another flight, which begs the question, is the next mission going to take place right after this one? What's the time now? The time is 9:20 in the morning. I'm curious to see what the time is for the next one. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it was a bit of a letdown in the sense that this is the 6th mission and we still haven't seen combat. But, as I've said multiple times, this is a turning point in the story. So starting with the next one, we are going to see quite a few of insurgents, and I'm honestly hoping that we can gun down a bunch of them. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Tango signing out. Good flying.